Hi, Alan.
Oh, hello. You're saying hi to me this week. Thanks for that. You
Yeah,
don't know
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. I know, I know. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. Um, Welcome to Headwrecked, Alan. You've never been here before. This is a show where I talk about stuff that's wrecking my head, and then you tell me
And
stuff that's wrecking your
yeah,
head, and then the other people tell us the stuff that's wrecking their heads.
and then we disagree with them,
Yeah, we do.
or
Yeah,
I
yeah.
or I
And we
disagree
call
with
them
them.
out
I
if
don't
they're
know.
wrong.
So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Alan, how's your week been?
my week has been good. It's finally raining.
Oh,
I'm
it's
kind
not
of
raining
glad
here
for a little
yet.
bit of
I've
rain.
had no rain. No rain yet. None.
Really, no
No,
rain, no.
no, no,
So
no.
we had
It's
nothing
boiling.
major, but it's been kind of nice to have a little bit of a drizzle, as they would say.
A drizzle. Yeah, I wonder is that a word that translates throughout the world? A drizzle. I don't know. A drizzle is a little
Is
bit of light
drizzle like
rain.
moist?
No, you can't use moist. That's just a
But
word that
but
people don't use
but
anymore.
but that rain outside is very moist because it's drizzly.
It's big old fat rain, like the saying Forrest Gump, isn't it? It's rain that gets you wet.
It's raining.
Yeah, that's good. You're good at the old accents, actually, to be fair. I've never said that to you before because I hate giving you encouragement because it just sets you off. But it's true. You're good at the accents, Alan. You're good at them. Yeah, well done. Well done. Um, Anything in particular wrecked your head this week, Alan?
Besides for you and what you just said. So
Yeah.
I had to go to the pharmacy recently.
Okay.
Um, the reason I was in the doctor's, I had to get something checked out. I had to get a cream for it. Not an
Okay.
STD, nothing like that at all. It's
No, you
really
shouldn't have
important
jumped in with that because I wanted to
because I
launch on
know
the
you did.
SED train.
So
Of course it
I
is.
jumped
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
But really important, it was
yeah. Okay.
a skin thing. Get your moles and stuff checked out, people, if you're
Okay.
listening in.
Yeah, yeah.
Really
Okay.
important. Here's a public service announcement.
Public service announcement. Go to
Any
your
hot women
pharmacy and get your
want their
moles looked
moles
at.
checked out? I'll have a look at your mole if you want.
Send us pictures of your moles
Yeah, yeah,
and we'll rate them.
yeah. And your holes.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Okay. Right. So you had to get a cream.
I had to get a cream, and I went into the pharmacy, and I don't know
I'm
whether this
laughing
is
at this.
just
I'm
a
sorry. I know, but like, I mean, the whole, I don't know if I should be laughing because you're getting a cream, but you're bringing up the story on the podcast,
yeah,
so I'm
no,
laughing
yeah, no,
already.
it's for nothing major. It
Okay.
was
Okay.
just,
Okay.
yeah, it was
Okay.
just better. So I went in, and it's like, yeah, it's going to take us about 15, 20 minutes to get the prescription. And I'm stood there going, you're not going to working in a warehouse. There's like four shelves behind you. The place is empty. Why does it take them that long?
It's not
And they only
Argos.
ever have, I know exactly, it's not, Argus is quicker. Plus, they only have one chair in there. And it's like, it's what can only be described as a wet cushion chair. One of those ones.
Is that because
It's single
people are
seat.
buying this cream like you, but they're applying it while sitting on the seat, and it's a big, dirty, creamy, moist chair? We've used that word again.
Yes.
That's why. Why do you want to sit in a chair? Were you like?
Because it's going to take 15 minutes. That's the reason why. Otherwise, I'd say, because otherwise you browse around and you can look like a creep, and there's nothing worse.
Yeah,
This side of right, you're walking through and going, "Oh, what's this?" You're looking at the shampoo, and then you realize you're looking at like the feminine products, the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
tampons and
The
stuff, and like,
Vagisil.
yeah, exactly. And you're like, "Oh, I wonder what that work on me."
Yeah,
Um,
that's really funny
yeah,
actually in a chemist. I know what you mean when you're walking around and you there is a slight kind of cringe aspect to it because you're looking at stuff and then you go, "Oh wow, I didn't know that little thing exists." You know, like there's always a mad foot section. And like
yeah,
yeah, yeah, like
shawl, foot
yeah, but
gear,
it's like every single
shawl.
thing you're like, well, I never knew that thing exists. Well, that'd be handy for blah 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 or whatever, you know.
Yeah,
And then you kind of come across something, you're like going, wow, I never knew that flavor of condom existed. Ribbed. They've got ribbed ones now, you know, that kind of thing. And you're
flavor
like,
or
do you
scent.
stand looking because I'm an adult man now and it's okay to look at these things, or do you walk away going, everyone knows I'm looking at this and I'm a
And
creep.
which flavor do the kids like?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Alan.
So, but also in chemists slash pharmacies, there's always this weird section where you know it's like someone's granny has gotten some plastic bags, see, and put like random shit, and it's like 15 euros. Type of thing you'd see in a school fair. Do you know that stuff?
Yeah,
It's like a
yeah.
necklace, and then like a pack of dairy milk, a random perfume, and like a pair of baby socks
All
in a
wrapped up
plastic bag.
in a kind of
Yeah,
a like buy a little hamper, a hamper goodie, and it's
yeah.
severely discounted. Where you're going, what are the actual prices of these products? Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But I buy them just for the hamper because the hampers are really handy things to have. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, but you always have that weird section. But anyway, what wrecks my head is why you have to, you know, wait and then look around and going, what is this weird shit that you buy? And then, like, whenever I'm talking to in the chemist, I'm like, I have a loud enough voice, but I'm like, I keep it a little bit quiet.
yeah,
And
yeah.
but there's people beside you going, hiya, Mary, yeah, my dick is hanging off. Do you have any of that stuff? And you're like, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah, I hate that. You go to the counter and it's you're picking up medicine, right? There's a couple of different scenarios. One of them is, what's your address? They always ask you, what's your address?
Oh,
If you're
really? No,
picking,
don't do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
No,
So,
don't do
and
that.
so, what's your name? I'm picking up medicine for me. What's your address? This is my address. And you're like, going, literally anyone can scam me out of it now. They have my name, they have my address. They can pickpocket me
And
now.
what
They have,
diseases you
yeah,
have.
and what I have, yeah. No, it's really me. I was getting the cream, remember? No, but it's like GDPR me hole in a chemist. It doesn't exist, does it? Yeah, there you go.
No, it really doesn't. And I'm like, but who are you? What, like, and I had the pharmacist as well going, oh, I don't know about this. I'm like, seriously, know your place, woman. A doctor gave me this prescription. The doctor told me to get this. And you're like, oh, I don't know if this is the right thing for you. I'm like, fuck off.
You're
I
like,
like,
drop your
it took me
pants.
6
Look at
weeks to
that
get an
and
appointment with the doctor.
tell me then what I
Yeah.
should rub on this
Doesn't
then,
it look
please.
like a face? Yeah. Yeah, so that really, really
That,
wrecks my head is, but it's not just pharmacies. There's a lot of places that are like that. They just have unnecessarily long waits for
yeah.
very basic things. Very
Yeah.
basic things.
Yeah. I can't think of one right now, but I know what you mean, where you're just like, this shouldn't take this long. What is the hold up?
Yeah.
It's not like it's not like they had to mix that cream for you.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
there,
exactly. Maybe they are, but
well, maybe there's a local chippers here in town as well. And at lunchtime, I
did
might
they
go.
did they mix their creams together and put
It
them on the
did
chips for you?
sometimes.
Ah, Jesus,
But
the special
s-
sauce.
like a chipper, right, is basic. What's the most basic item you get in a chipper? A chip
Chips.
shop, or what would you call them in America or different places? A chipper, I don't know what to call them. They don't really do chips, fries. Somewhere where you buy fries and burgers, you know. Um, the most
Do you
basic
mean
thing are,
McDonald's
yeah,
or
yeah,
like
that
White Knight?
exactly. But imagine if you went to a
No, but it's not
McDonald's
that.
or wherever and you had to wait 15 or 20 minutes for a bag of
You
chips.
do. You do in
No, but
Dublin.
okay, oh no, not down here. We're different down here. No, no, but in a normal chippers, at lunchtime, peak time, when people are just buying a bag of chips, you shouldn't have to wait 15, 20 minutes for a bag of chips. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Wrecks my head.
5 minutes at most. I'm like going, but like I have a deep fat fryer at home and it doesn't take 15 minutes to heat up chips.
No, it doesn't. Well, I can't believe you had a deep fat fryer.
I
Why do
know.
I find that so hard? A deep fat fryer.
I know
That,
you I know we both did
nobody,
deep fat fryer.
nobody has them anymore. That's so,
No, a lot. Game changer. Game changer.
in what way? Like better
Oh,
than, because
chips are
everyone's on the,
infinitely better.
okay,
Air
because
fryer, no bullshit.
air fryer,
They're
yeah, yeah.
crispy. You can put it on this things. Certain things need grease. Actually, that wrecks my head. Is this whole health buzz that a lot of people are on and the healthy version of the food? I'm going. I'm not going to McDonald's to buy a fucking salad. I'm going to McDonald's because I want something that's obesity level increasing. That's why I'm going to McDonald's. Like, hey, so I'm going to get a quadruple Burger King or a quadruple Big Mac. And like, do you want a side salad and fries? I'm like, no. Why would I want to get a side salad?
Aside that, no thanks. I hate the big chunks of tomato. You know, when it's like literally a tomato that's squished into
Oh,
a
no,
sphere.
I don't
No,
mind
I
that.
cannot
I don't
stand
mind
on
that.
a burger. No, no, no. The same in a
So,
sandwich. When
so,
you
so
buy a
tomatoes in
sandwich in a
general
shop,
wreck your head?
no, I like tomatoes, but you know, even on a sandwich you get, and it just gets all rotten and moist, and the bread, it just gets
Soggy.
really. So we're talking about a lot of moist, soggy things already. What's going
Yeah.
on? What is
Yeah.
happening? I don't get it. But Alan, speaking of burgers, I
Thank
went to
God you said
Dublin
that.
last
Speaking
week.
of moist, Alan, guess what?
I had to go to Dublin for something for a few
Do
hours
you know what?
last
I'm
week.
just going to stop you for a second. You're
Okay,
in
go.
Dublin quite a lot, and you never fucking once say, "Hey, Alan,
I
I'm in
was
Dublin."
waiting for you to say that. I can't because I'm doing something. It's like you're
Okay,
in
fair.
work, I've taken the day off, and it's like
Mm,
it time wise it wouldn't work, right? But I know what you're
fair.
saying, and I should
No,
have,
yeah,
but I
no,
didn't.
fair.
No, no, but like it'd be
No,
like if you had to do something in Wexford, and I was in work, you'd be like down and up and going, I was in Wexford the other day. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you're
I
but
tell you
just
beforehand. I tell you before I'm going home, going back to, are you
okay.
free?
You're
Grab
just
a,
a better
grab.
person than me then, okay?
Well,
I
we
wasn't
both
going
have
up
known this for a
alone
long time.
either, so I'd have to like get rid of the family.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And that's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair. No, that's fair.
but
Anyway, yeah. So you're in Dublin.
I
Yeah.
was, and I went parked in Stephen's Green. Stephen's Green is a big shopping centre right in the centre of Dublin with a really, really, really ridiculously overpriced car park, as with every
Yes.
car park, I'm sure. In
Yes.
but what got me drove all the way up from Dublin or from Wexford to Dublin, about an hour and a half or whatever. Bursting for a piss, used the toilet in Stephen's Green, 35 cent. I'm not paying it for starters, right? Why do you pay the 35 cent? The toilets are absolutely
Yeah.
manky.
If they
While
were
what's
super
the
clean, you're like, yeah, fair. But
absolutely if they were super clean, what's the 35 cent going to? Who's paying that? Where's it going? I want to know. It's absolutely vile. The toilets are disgusting, and I had to use them twice when we got there and then go.
You had to use them twice? What?
That sounds
It's
very
not like
dramatic.
35p per or cent per item. You don't go for piss and then
Yeah,
go for
come on.
shit that's 70 cents, please. And they come in and check it. There's four shits in the bowl. 4 by 35 is what,
It's 35
€1.40.
cent
Thanks very
per
much.
flush.
Yeah.
No,
Or you stick
obviously
it in a
when we
bag and
got
bring it
there,
with
you
you.
have to go, and then we're like, we'll go to the toilet before you travel again. You
Oh,
go
fine.
home,
When did you
right?
just go to McDonald's on Grafton Street? Be right beside it. You didn't think
No,
do
because
that?
those toilets are just as bad. No, no, thank you.
But they're
But
free.
another thing that really annoyed me when I was in Dublin, so I went to Forbidden Planet because I love it because it's full of like
Oh, yeah,
nerdy
okay.
stuff or whatever. But all that's in it now is Funko Pops and Demon Hunter stuff. That was it. I was going, where's the cool stuff gone? Where's all the dramatically
It's in the
nerdy?
Keys. Is that still along the Keys?
Still on the keys, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just not what
I
it used
don't
to
think
be.
I've
So
ever
I was
been
like,
in that. I think last time I was in it was when it was on. Come on, where it was like 30 years ago.
oh, well, I did get one cool thing. I got a Zelda chess set, which was very cool.
Oh,
Yeah, really cool. But it was hard to find, and it was the only
hashtag
cool
nerd alert for the two
hashtag.
of
And
us. I'm
I'm
yeah,
open about it.
I
I
love
love that.
chess and I
Yeah,
love Zelda, so
yeah,
that
yeah,
sounds right on
yeah.
my
There you
street.
go. It's really cool. It's really cool. Anyway, but that wrecked my head. The 35 cents for the toilet. I was like, fuck that. I'm not paying it. And then nothing but Funko
But you
Pops.
did, but you did pay it
No,
twice.
I didn't. No, I
Oh, so
didn't.
what,
No, I
did you
just
just
walked
hold it
in.
in?
No, I didn't pay.
Oh,
No, I didn't pay. No, I did
is
use
that
the toilet, but I
like,
didn't pay.
could that be classed as theft?
No.
Because you're leaving stuff behind. Do you
What?
know? Because you're going for a shit, you leave your shit there.
I
Like,
didn't
it's not
go
classed
for
as
a shit
theft.
there.
Oh, you piss. You leave your piss behind, whatever you're leaving, whatever
No,
you do.
you
But it could,
flush. Sorry, I didn't just piss on the floor in the corner and leave it
that's why the place is a shithole. No, but what you have me wondering going is, like, could they arrest you for not paying your 35 cent?
No. No, it's not a law. It's not a bylaw. No way. No way. No, I don't know. But it leads me on to the next thing. Actually, it doesn't at all, but I'm moving on to it anyway. Um, do you, right, I need to ask you a
I do
question.
right.
Do, do you have a bathrobe?
So,
No, no. A yes or no
a
question.
dressing gown, yes.
A dressing gown, but you have one.
Yes.
Okay, I
I've like
don't.
4 of them.
Okay, why do you have, what is the point of them, right? Okay, so I see them all the time on TV shows, people walking around, you see them in movies all the time. In a hotel,
It's a house
they're
coat, known as well.
no, but in a hotel or in a spa, I kind of, okay, in a spa, you kind of have to wear something to cover yourself up a bit, and they can be cold.
Oh, no one ever told me that.
But that's the only time that I think they make sense. In your house, in your hotel room, I don't see the point. People say, but if you get out of the shower, it's really good to keep dry and warm. I'm like, that's what
No,
a towel is
I
for,
don't.
and you
I
dry
don't use after
yourself.
shower.
No,
No,
but
I don't
so
use it for anything like that.
what do you use for? What is the point? I don't
So
understand
if
the
the
point.
during the winter it's a little bit cold, I throw it over me like it's like a blanket, a wearable blanket.
No, but can you not get wearable blankets for that then? The bathrobe, it opens in the front and you have to
Oh
tie
yeah,
it,
like
which is
if
really
I didn't
tight
have
and
any,
uncomfortable. But
no, no, just don't tie it. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know you have like mental power to not tie it right. Like,
I
like
just don't understand them. To me, they're just this
dead fair.
weird formal
But
attire thing that people have introduced that doesn't make sense at all in
oh
any
no, it's
normal
absolutely not
scenario.
formal attire.
It
You're
well,
not going to like
okay,
some
maybe
Michelin
not.
star restaurant and go, "Hello,
Well,
here
if
I
it was
am
a
in one's nightgown."
smoking jacket, I don't understand that either. But I just
I
don't
think it's
get a
protect your clothes
bathrobe.
from smelling, but doesn't. Yeah,
To
yeah.
me, they don't
I
make
just call them
sense
as a
at all,
dressing
other
gown.
than a
They
spa.
keep you warm. Keep you warm. If someone got me like a snuddy, something like that, I'd be like,
What's
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah. But
snuddy? Oh,
a
yeah.
snuddy is like the wearable blanket, as we were openly
Okay,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah.
But no, but I'm fond of the old dressing gown. It's if you're a little bit cold, you know, put the heating on, you throw it on you, and because the problem with a blanket is you take the blanket off and so forth, but a dressing gown keeps you warm all the time.
I just, to me, I've tried one on and they're just too heavy and sweaty. It's like in this weather we're having now, going out in a big
Well,
heavy
no, you
jacket.
wouldn't wear it
I don't
now.
get it. I don't get
Jesus,
it.
no.
No,
I
no.
wear it from like maybe November through to February. That's it.
So why in hotel rooms are they in hotel rooms right now? Why are they in a hotel room?
Because you
Why?
know that most people will be
But
naked.
hotel rooms are fucking sweltering anyway,
They are.
all the time. You can
Also,
never
do they
open the
clean
window. The
those?
aircon is never right. I don't know.
Like, is the inside of like one of those bathrobes slightly crusty in a hotel from the
I don't
previous
know.
person who
I know.
wiped
And
their
the
dick on
slippers
it?
as well. You get the slippers too. Do you
I know.
try the
I bring
slippers?
them
Do you
home.
bring them? You bring them home.
Bring them home.
Why? Have you got a massive stack of slippers? So-
100%. Because again, it's a no shoes house. You have them by the door, still in the packets. Hey, someone comes up going, oh, here's some slippers for you.
I commend your no shoes house. I know there's a lot of people that it wrecks their head, but it brings up a story. So when I was in your house, you were like, you don't mind taking off shoes, and I was, no, of course not. It's your house, it's your rules, whatever you want. I was just glad that I had fresh feet that day,
Yeah, of
I
course. Yeah, yeah,
suppose.
yeah, yeah. I know.
But
I'm aware of that. Yeah,
I
yeah.
will
Or
never
holy
forget.
socks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, not religiously holy, but just ones with
Yeah.
holes. Not they didn't rob some priest socks somewhere or vicar socks. Actually, I wonder, would priest socks, would they have the cross going right between the toes like sandals?
Do you know they're just really, you know, they're not, they're black because most people get ones that are just really, 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 really dark navy.
What?
Oh, wait, this is a Father Ted joke.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I didn't get it. Oh yeah. So I didn't get it. It's all right, Alan. We'll cut that.
Jesus Christ.
We'll cut that one. But
No, you keep that in. Father Ted people will be like, that was a brilliant joke.
yeah, I'm
And
sure
they
they
will.
will.
And like, here you are talking about your Zelda chest and your lack of bathrobes, drinking your sparkling water before we went on air.
Yeah, I know,
And
because
now
it's
you're like,
fucking roasting because I can't open the window because the dog is barking outside and it's absolutely sweltering in this room. I must take off this bathrobe. Maybe I'd feel better.
yeah.
If only we
That's
were
why you didn't
doing
want to do a
video.
video on this one. Yeah.
We're hyping up for
Anyway,
the
sorry.
video. We're hyping up
Yeah,
for the video.
sorry. Yeah. You were saying something wrecked your head. Bathrobes wreck your head, but you've never tried one.
No,
Or
I
is this the
have. I've
idea?
tried one in a spa. I felt uncomfortable in it and very hot, but I got it because you're walking around. Okay, it's a bit,
No, it's not for
you
hot
know.
weather at all or anywhere
No,
warm. I
no,
get
no.
that.
I don't
Absolutely.
get
I
it
would
at all.
agree with you with that. No,
Yeah.
I'll normally have it. Oh, it's a little bit chilly in the house. I'm on the house on my own. I'm going to sit downstairs on the couch. I'll just throw it on rather than heating the whole house with a heater.
Yeah, but what I was going to say about the socks before you tried your Father Ted joke. I remember when we worked together years ago, having to go to a house and they said you have to take your shoes off. And this was before it was a
I think I know
customer's
this
house.
story.
Yeah,
I
it
think you
was a
told me this
customer's.
before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and it was before it was a thing, and it was kind of
It's
I
before
had to.
people wash their feet.
Yeah, it
This was
was.
back
It
in
really
like
was.
20
And
years ago. People didn't
bear in
wash their
mind, it
feet.
was like 9 o'clock at night, and I've been on the road all day, and I
Oh,
had fucking
Jesus.
the worst feet ever, and I had a hole in my sock, and I had to walk around their house, and I remember they had
Leaving wet footprints behind you.
on the wooden floor, leaving clammy foot. I was fucking mortified. Still got the sale though. Still got the sale.
So, I recently I was in the NCT center, not me personally. So an
With your
NCT
shoes
is
off.
yeah equivalent of an MOT, or it's a car test you have to do annually or biannually depending whatever it was. And this was during the peak of when it was super hot. So I was
Yeah.
wearing shorts. So I was sitting there on the plastic seats, and when I got up, there was a wet patch
Oh
left from obviously my
yes, yes.
nutsack or my ass.
Do you not
Have had
slide
that
off? We talked about this before. Do you not do a slide off the wet seat? So it's like
to
not you're not
wipe it as you
you
slide.
get to yeah, absolutely to wipe it as you slide.
No, because I don't know how
Why
clean
are we
those seats
talking about
are.
so many moist seats? Much what wrecks
And
my
wet
head, a
shorts and
moist
stuff.
seat.
Yeah. Moist. Oh, yeah, we said it earlier, actually. Yeah. Maybe that's why it was moist. It was for me because of the sweat. Oh, maybe that's why it's moist. Oh, Jesus. I'm
Yes,
not going
it's
to that
because
chemist
of you.
anymore.
Yeah, yeah, it's your big sweaty hoop. That's what it is. Yeah, rotten. Oh my God. What else wrecks your
Sweaty
head,
hoop. There
Alan?
are also other types of hoops available.
That's a good name for a band. And on
Sweaty
stage,
hoop.
sweaty hoop.
So what else wrecks my head? Um, I don't know if this is just a you thing. A you thing and just a
A
me
me,
thing.
as in me, or
Me. No, it's just a me thing. Jesus, sorry. But sometimes when you unlock, so I don't, I try and limit my use on social media.
okay.
Hence me not updating
Yeah, I was
our Instagram.
okay. Yeah, no, that's another conversation. How's the social
Yeah.
media going, Alan? You starting
If
the sentence by saying I'm limiting my use. It tells me how that's going.
yes, but somebody like called John keeps bringing me back in. Anyway, so I don't have the Facebook app installed on my phone. Right.
All right,
I'm
okay.
not a big Facebook user. I'm part of one or two like groups
You
of a
just
solar
creep
panel
on it.
group and a
Yeah.
car group and so forth. Yeah.
Sorry, hold on a second. I'm not a big social media person. I'm just part of a group, like a solar panel group. Are you
Yeah, so I
having a
just go on.
fucking
Yeah,
laugh?
no,
Do you
something
guys
like
only
this isn't
post on
working.
sunny days?
No, it's like I'm having this problem or that problem. You know.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah,
shut the
yeah.
fuck up.
Exciting,
Anyway,
really
yeah,
exciting
yeah.
stuff.
Oh,
Midlife crisis watch.
I never once claimed it was exciting. You're the one who are shocked by going into Forbidden Planet
So,
and buying your
yeah, yeah.
Zelda
No,
chess
I
set. So,
look, I'm openly a nerd, but
yeah,
there's a limit. So you're in a solar panel group, you're in a
and
car. Are
yeah,
you in
just
a
for
are you in
cars.
a convertible
Yeah, no, a
top
convertible
down wind?
car owners. Yeah, no, no, I'm not. What the hell was I talking about?
I
Anyway,
don't I don't
oh yeah, I remember now. So I don't have the Facebook app installed, so I go via the browser. So sometimes I'm watching
Oh,
Facebook
it's in.
Reels, I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
get
yeah.
caught up. I do because I do it so I'm not watching Reels all day.
Yeah, yeah.
But something that really annoys me is then I lock my phone, and then I'll lock my phone maybe like 2 minutes later, 10 minutes later, whatever it happens to be, and it loads the last thing that was on at full volume. So I unlock my phone, and all of a sudden the browser reel is playing at full tilt. I'm like, ooh, and it always happens when I'm out somewhere. Because it might be wise, sitting there, got in the car
Yeah.
and haven't unlocked my phone or load up the browser or whatever it happens to be. I'm like, what?
Yeah, but
That
I'm sure
wrecks
it's
my
not
head.
embarrassing stuff. It's like, and just to let you know, the new solar panel E25F
No,
is half price
no,
at
these are just normal reels.
iamboring.com.
No, no, you
Maybe
don't have
that's
any of
what's
those
going
reels.
on
That's too
with,
exciting.
the older generation when they open their phone or does something, it's always really loud. Maybe that's what's going on. They're using an
No,
old way to look at Facebook, like through their browser.
we've mentioned this before. People who are on public transport with their phones in full volume or whatever,
I
they
can't
seriously just
stand it.
like put headphones
I
in. Just
cannot
do
stand it.
something.
No, but the newest trend is the teenagers are putting what I can only describe as a boombox in a backpack and walking around with it.
A
As in like a
boombox,
real like
a Bluetooth
a
speaker,
Bluetooth. Yeah, I know, but you know what I mean.
Bluetooth connecting.
Yeah, exactly. It's the equivalent of a boombox in the 80s and 90s that we would have used, but it's like this, but the sound obviously is way better. The bass is way better. And they're just walking
Yeah,
by in their groups going, and you're going,
they are, or the music is.
well, there's
They're all
times when
going
they're.
like, what sort of groups are you looking at?
I'm not looking
Grunting
at
as they
anybody.
walk.
Anyway, that wrecks my head. It's like, get out of the way. It's just too loud. Just too loud. I don't know. I feel like we've spurred a generation, not a
Of
generation.
fucking idiots.
No,
Firstly,
no, no, no. I meant this podcast. We've spurred people on to
oh, fucking
to be
idiots. Still the same response.
to be
We love you, listener.
people have come to realize that we're not just grumpy bastards, that these are things that are genuinely annoying and they do genuinely annoy people. Because so many, I know it's really funny and I know you're going to laugh, but so many people say to me about the podcast, yeah, that's so true. Actually, yeah, that was really interesting. And a lot of
We
people
bring what the
want
people
a
want to hear.
picture of you in your convertible car because they don't believe you have one. So that's up to you
See,
if you want to
10
try and
euros a
upload it
photo.
through the browser on Facebook. That's up to you, whatever way you try and
That's
do
so
that.
infuriating trying to do anything with technology when not using the app, when
Yeah.
not using an app for stuff. And that really annoys me, having to download an app for everything. And if you don't, you go via the browser, you then have to select on desktop mode and then nothing fits in the screen. It's like, for fuck's
But
sake.
if you're on it, if you're in these groups, is it not beneficial for you to just have the app? Is it
No,
not
because
just easier?
I sit on
Like,
Reels all day. It is easier. That's why I don't have it installed.
but what about downloading some sort of an app that restricts your viewing time on your phone and something like that? No, you just don't install it, wouldn't you? Yeah, you
Yeah,
just wouldn't
exactly.
you? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
forget
yeah,
about it.
yeah. So I just don't have the app installed. It's a little bit inconvenient. It means it's an extra two or three steps to kind of get access to it, and I'm okay with that.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay. Well, that would wreck my head. I couldn't,
Yeah.
I just could not use the browser for anything like that. But I do understand the need to constantly go on your phone. I keep grabbing it through this, but that's only because I have stuff written down for the podcast that I keep needing to remember. Um, so
Take
I,
medicine, 6 p.m. Oh shit, you're an hour
yes,
late.
rub,
Because just so you know, but whatever time it is, wherever you're listening to us, I'm sure it's 6 p.m. somewhere.
yes, rub cream into your moist seat. Okay. I'm going to read
Cover
out
with
a
bath towel.
post that somebody said on Facebook. And I thought it was
Oh,
really
hang on, let me
interesting.
open the browser there and let me see, can I find
Yeah,
it?
hold on. I'm just downloading as we speak on
Uh,
2G here. Um,
2G.
okay, so this guy, Joey Rogoff or Rogoff, I don't know how you pronounce
Joe
it.
Rogan? Jesus,
No,
he's
not
listening to us.
yeah, Joe Rogan. He sent me this message, right?
There
Got
are
into
other Joe Rogans available, just to clarify
yeah,
that
but
in
there's
the
only
news
the
now. Just
one. Got into an argument with a friend of mine about this because we started debating which utensil could you give up if you had to pick one. At first, it sounds easy. So
what
it
the
shows a
fuck is
picture of
this?
three utensils, a spoon, a fork, and a knife.
Okay.
At first, it sounds easy, but then you actually start thinking about how often you use each one, and it gets way more complicated. A spoon feels essential for anything liquid, yeah. A fork feels like an all-round safe choice, and a knife feels easy to dismiss until you realize how annoying certain foods would
No,
be
get rid of a
without.
fork straight away. Because you can
Okay.
still eat stuff with a spoon,
Okay, well,
scoop it
he's
with a
saying it's
spoon.
impossible, like, and he's argued with people over this. And I was like, more I thought about it, I was like, yeah, that wrecks my head. But the one thing that he didn't suggest, and other people didn't suggest, was a spork. To
No,
me,
I
that's
was thinking
obvious.
spork
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Use a spork.
or a spife.
Is there a spife?
No, but
There
it
is
should be.
now. We've just invented
Yeah,
something else.
yeah,
Oh,
and
sorry.
yeah,
Yeah, I put a we in it because, it's the podcast. Everything
yeah,
we do on this
yeah.
is together, Alan.
Yeah,
You can't take
if you're
exclusive
listening
rights.
back to this and all of a sudden you're, hey, guess what? My name is John. This is what I've invented. Yeah,
Do you know what we
post
should do?
editing.
We should do a Dragon's Den episode of Headwrecked with our inventions to see if Deborah Meaden would have a chat with us and see what she thinks of our ideas. Deborah Meaden and or whoever, I don't know, who be the American version of Dragon's Den. I'm not saying going to say
Donald
Donald
Trump?
Trump.
No, he
No,
was what?
no,
No,
fuck off,
who
Donald
was he?
Trump.
What one did he do? He did the other one.
The Apprentice,
I meant this.
wasn't it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think we should.
Here's my time to shine with Google on this one. I have to Google every episode. So, who is on
Here we go.
American Money? American, what's it called?
Apprentice. Oh,
Dragon's
Dragon's
Den.
Den. I don't know if it's called Dragon's Den. I think it's called something else in America.
It's called the American version of Dragon's Den is called Shark Tank.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
it's
it.
Kevin
Shark
O'Leary,
Tank. Yeah,
Damon
yeah.
John, and Laurie Grainer.
So I
That's
think your
right.
man that
Shark
invented
Tank.
Huel is on it, isn't it? Isn't he one of the guys on it?
The drink thing?
Yeah, the drink thing. Yeah, he's on Shark Tank as far as I know. But yeah, that wrecks my head that they all start fighting over. Just speaking of Shark Tank and Dragon's Den, when you know it's a really good idea, and none of them want it, and you're like, it doesn't matter because they've just been on live TV or on, not live TV, and they're going to
That's
make a
yeah,
fortune anyway. That's the whole point of it, isn't it? Really? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I think so.
Alan, would you ever think of doing a live podcast in your from your car if you're
You're such a
convertible?
dick. Oh, because it's your idea now. Is that the reason why? I'm going to stab you when we spork later on.
Yeah, but anyway, so that really wrecks my head is when okay, so my point of the whole spork knife fork thing was I thought it was really interesting, but to me it wrecks my head that someone doesn't think of the most obvious fucking thing that's the answer is a spork, or whether I was just clickbaited to click on that because they knew the
Oh,
answer and they
totally
knew
are.
people like me would just be like, oh, for God's sake, the answer is so easy. But what would you get rid of? There we go. What utensil
Spork.
would you get rid of the fork?
Because you can still scoop things with it. Like babies have used spoons while they're growing up and they never use the
Yeah,
fork
okay.
until much later.
Okay. Okay.
So my logic is you can still survive with a
Maybe.
spoon. You can't have soup with a fork.
Okay. Well, it depends on how thick the soup is. You could have coddle with a
Ah,
fork
Jesus.
and then drink it.
The cuddle's not a soup.
No, it's a stew. That's fair. But I maybe we should start doing things like this through your browser on Facebook. We should ask people these questions. What would wreck your head more? Getting rid of John or Alan?
We all know who would win that one.
Yeah, we do, but we wouldn't actually get to do it because you would never post it on social media. So we're never
No,
going to
exactly.
never going to get
And
to ask that
also,
question.
you wouldn't be able to edit it out because you'd be gone.
Oh, I'm going to add so many bits of you out of this. Hi, this is John's podcast, like you did to me last time. Hi, this is John's podcast, and with me is Alan. Welcome to the show. My head is wrecked. Alan, how's your head?
Oh, wow. You should know.
Alan.
So what else? Have you anything from any listeners? Anything from
I
any of
do
our
actually,
people?
I do, and I'm going to pop this up my phone. So this came from a listener. No name. Again, if you don't tell me to use your name, I'm not going to use your name because I don't want to call out anyone out. It's just some people forget, don't say my name. But here we go. Have a listen. See what you think of this now. Hopefully this is loud enough.
Well, lads, what wrecks my head is fucking flathead screws. What knob jockey decided, here's a good idea. Let's get the flattest piece of steel we can find, cut a little nick in it that no screwdriver will ever fit. And if it does fit, when the E just turn it, it never stays there. Like, what kind of a brain fart is that? I don't know, lads. Wrecks my head.
There you go. Right. So the question is flathead screws. I actually do a lot of DIY and things like that, so I understand the pain of
Yeah,
flathead
definitely.
screws
Yeah.
versus Phillips head, which is the cross or the star or whatever you call it, depending on where
Philip
you
said,
are.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it especially on a drill. So I moved I don't know if your house is the same, but when we moved into this house, I'm in a house that's 60 years old, 70, actually nearly 70 years old. And
Oh,
loads
Jesus. 40.
of the hinges typically
Oh, yeah.
always seem to have the flathead screws, and they're a fucking nightmare with a drill around.
Yeah.
They spin around and
Why you
cut your
drill?
finger. And why
Do you
do
mean
they?
electric screwdriver? Do you mean electric
No,
screwdriver
like
rather
a
than a
drill.
drill?
If you're just using a drill, like with a Phillips head on it to take out a screw and things like that.
Yeah, well, a drill is probably the wrong option for that, but I get it. I know what you
No,
mean.
no,
Because
it's
it keeps
not.
slipping.
No,
An
no.
electric
Hold on a
screwdriver.
second. You would no a drill. You would use a drill.
You
I
fucking
don't
use a
have
hammer.
I don't have an electric screwdriver. I have a drill. You can put drill bits in to put
You're
holes in
missing out
walls,
now. Next
or
week.
you can put flathead bits in it to screw and or Phillips to screw and unscrew screws.
No, you can. But the problem is then when using a drill, it's too powerful or too fast and it doesn't even catch.
No, you have to get a good one where you can like you can use the torque on it. You know what I mean? You can press that
John has
baby
no
and
idea what he's talking about. I can
I
see his face.
absolutely do. I know it sounds like
He
I don't because
Googled the
I'm
word
laughing, but I
torque.
did, yeah, I
We're
did,
going to use the Newton's gravitational torque
yeah.
to get the isosceles
Oh,
movement.
shut the fuck up. Actually, do you know what is really annoying with my drill is the charger, the power adapter for the charger for the fucking battery.
Battery thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
broke. You can't get another one unless you buy a fucking drill. So I bought another drill and then that broke. So then I just fixed it myself and unwrecked my head by fixing it myself. I burned my house in the process, but I did fix it. That
All the
wrecked my head a
flathead
bit.
screws are wrecked. So you buy the second drill. When you get it, you return it back going, this doesn't seem to be working. I think the plug is dead. I'm returning it back.
Oh, I never thought of that. I should have done
Yeah.
that. That's actually really good. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is
Yeah.
unlimited drill charges. But anyway, flathead
Okay.
screws. Let's go back to anonymousness.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
do
yeah.
get
They're a
that.
fucking
Like, I
pain in
mean,
the arse.
even yeah,
What
like
were they just
especially like
around because it was like the Phillips weren't invented yet, maybe? I don't know.
no, because I don't think they could make that. Because think about how old screws were. They couldn't make a cross-headed screw because that required machining, and they wouldn't have had machining, so they would have just used like a stick with a screw, basically. Do you know
Idiots
what I mean?
didn't even have drills, electric
Oh yeah,
drills.
exactly. Or like yeah, they're wandering around in their bathrobes, going, "What do I do here?" But no, but I do get that, and absolutely, I would agree with that. I really, really hate them because again, similar to you, I was doing a lot of DIY in this house, building furniture. Some are Allen keys. Some Allen keys are really, really annoying. But flathead screwdrivers are like, what's the point?
Yeah,
You're
especially
quadrupling the
nowadays.
amount of
Yeah,
work
yeah,
involved in
yeah,
it.
yeah. You need to get a proper drill, not a electric screwdriver. That's it. Yeah,
But you didn't know. You just told me your drill doesn't work with them. So yeah,
yeah. Look, leave me alone, right? It's been a very, very, very hot, long summer, and things like that are really frustrating. And did I tell you about the barbecue I bought? And I was ready to fucking
what was there flatheads? Oh, did you have to build it?
yeah. Okay.
Oh
So,
yeah,
but let me tell you this, right? So, bought saw a barbecue maybe I talked about this already last
I don't
year,
think so.
and it was only 60 euro for a really savage looking barbecue. They were getting rid of them. It was like more than half price. Grand, bought it
Did you buy in
last year.
like September or something like that? It was
Yeah,
late,
yeah,
late.
last
Yeah,
year. I was like, yeah, deadly. Left it in up until this recent heat wave. Took it out. Oh my fucking God. I was ready to throw it, to smash
I
it
fu-
in the bin.
that
I
anger
fucking
DIY that
the
kicks in.
anger
Yeah,
was unbelievable. There were no flathead screws in it, so it wasn't the anger of that. It was the anger over it not working or making sense in my head. The legs had a slight bend on them, and
yes, and
which
the
they were
holes are
meant
slightly offlined.
everything was wrong, right? And I fucking threw stuff down, got angry, and I
It's
said
like in The
to my
Simpsons. Remember
yeah,
Homer?
yeah, I
You
said
fucked
to
the little grill.
yeah, I was actually whimpering myself, going, "What's fucking wrong with me? Why can't I get this? What?" Because I'm usually really good. So then I put it away, and when I was in work, she had a look at it, and she was like, "Yeah, there's something fucking wrong with this." Okay, all the instructions were wrong. Like
They were in
literally
French.
all no
Yeah,
no, they were all wrong, telling you to put stuff in the wrong place. And all of the screws that were labeled in the holes for, this is for this is for this, they were all wrong and the wrong
yeah.
sizes. So it wasn't me.
That's
So
why it
we
was
had to
60
put
quid.
it together just based on we think and it worked.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
absolutely
Give it a
perfect.
go.
But
Yeah.
fuck me, I was like, I felt like an idiot. But now I know why it was only 60 euro at the same time.
So,
Because I'd say someone
yeah,
brought it back to the shop and went, oh, fuck.
yeah.
Just get rid of these there, Mary. These are all shite. But
That
it's
was
a
like when I
great
built. Yeah,
barbecue. It's
yeah.
just I had to think outside the box to put it together myself. And my
I,
wife, thanks
I,
to her, she did most of it. She did really
I had
well.
that with my barbecue. I put the legs on backwards. It was like, fuck it, it'll do. I was like, it's not going to fall over. It'll
So it
do.
was a QBB, was it? It wasn't a BBQ.
Yeah, yeah. But do you know what? You kind of in my own mind, something that's really, really annoying about barbecues. Is yours a gas barbecue?
I think I know where you're
You
going
know
with
where I'm
this.
going with
Yes,
this.
it
The
is. Yeah.
different fucking firstly, there's two things: is how to get a gas canister because you have
Okay.
to
Yeah.
bring an old one back to get a new one. Like, but I don't
You
have an
do,
old
or
one.
you
Like,
pay double. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But then what gas do I get? What you're like going, oh, is it butane? Is it LPG? I'm like, I don't know, it's fucking barbecue. Is it the grey one, the cream one, the yellow one, the black one, the red one? I'm like,
I
I
know.
don't know.
Yeah, I just want to
And
cook
then
a
you're afraid
fucking
you're going to
steak.
blow the thing
Yeah,
up.
I know.
You
Yeah.
buy the wrong one and you push the button in. It's like, oh God, don't blow up. Don't click, click, click. You're like, oh,
I
thank
know
God,
because
I'm
it's
still
so
alive.
random. You have it literally right next to the heat as well. Like if that was in your house, if you had a gas oven and you had the cylinder right there next to the
I
counter,
don't think
right
it's the
next to
heat
the
heats it
oven, you'd
up.
be like, I don't know. But that's
I
what
think
not
gas
where
is
I was going to
fine.
go with it.
It
I
heats up.
thought you were going to say that loads of people say a gas barbecue is not a barbecue. It's an oven outside.
Oh, Jesus, no, all day. It's so much easier.
Yeah, oh no, it is so much easier, but
So
the
much easier.
taste of an actual cold cinder barbecue is so much nicer. But
Then just light a separate fire. I mean, remember, set your house on fire and throw them food into it like fucking great barbecue. Where are we sleeping tonight?
tastes like drill.
But there is a little hack you can do. Buy yourself a little blowtorch and just go blowtorch over for the last like 5 seconds on each side. Boom, you're done.
Ah, I got one of those mini ones that you can do
They're
for like
great for
yeah
creme brulees.
for creme brulees and for
Is that
like
why you bought it?
cannoli.
Was it for a creme brulee?
No, it was because it was for sale in Lidl,
I
and
use it for
but
cleaning
we
spark
have
plugs on a
used them
car.
for what? For cleaning spark
Cleaning
plugs.
spark plugs on a car. So when oil, you
Really?
take them out and you burn all the black stuff. What the hell's it
Yeah,
called?
I don't know. Like,
Carbon. The carbon off it. Yeah, yeah.
oh yeah, no,
That's called. By the way,
he's
I apologize for this word, but this is my understanding. It's called. It's like a redneck spark plug, is what
yeah,
I've heard.
yeah,
This
yeah,
has
yeah,
been called. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
No, we down here we don't use fancy apparatus like that. We just use sandpaper. And it
You use
works just
sandpaper, is
as
that?
well. It
It
does work. It
100% agree.
absolutely
Yeah,
does work. Yeah.
yeah,
Bit
yeah.
more effort, but it does work. Yeah. Does it make you go faster and the wind go through your hair in the sunny weather when the hood is down? I'm going to keep going on about
No,
your
what I just do
gas.
is I get the blowtorch and have it behind my head like a little jet engine, trying to. And if you had Neil deGrasse Tyson from our previous and up and like, hang on, what
Here we go.
a what were we just talking about? Sorry, my brain's gone. What were we
Spark
talking about?
plugs.
No, the flame thing. What's it called?
The, like,
You can't
what?
remember.
What?
Blowtorch,
The
blowtorch,
blowtorch.
the
Yes, yes,
blowtorch. See,
yeah.
yeah, would that
It's
work up
hot.
in
It's hot.
space?
It's hot, Alan.
Yeah, they work up in space.
Would a blowtorch? No, because you need oxygen.
But there
There's
is
no.
oxygen. They're not going around floating around the International Space Station
Oh,
with like an
sorry, in the
airline with.
space station. I thought you meant outside of it, like in space. But you mean on the space station?
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
What? Yeah, yeah. Good point. Yeah, yeah.
No. I mean, how do they cook stuff? Probably just a microwave, is it? Neil deGrasse
Oh, yeah.
Tyson, you commented on stuff on our last one when we were talking about jizz in space. So can you let us know would a blowtorch work in space? And if so, is
How can we send one up to
yeah, up to
the
the
space
guys
station?
and gals that are up there. Yeah, that's in. Alan, let's wait for Neil deGrasse Tyson, and when he gets back to us on the socials, make sure you reply. Alan, you've been great as always, and I'll see you
Of
next
course.
week. Listen, hopefully
Yeah.
your spark plugs keep until then.
I hope your head keeps being flat.
Thanks a million. Bye. Do,
Slán.
do, do, do,
Do
do.
do 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 do.
Bye.